Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. The action has already started.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the luxury, but he plays with effect. You leave him out, you lose his goal contributions. It's as simple as that, Peter.
No argument.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Baresi tries to clear.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Can he finish? Barella. And Roberto. Aimed beyond the defence. Gakpo! Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Interesting ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's an errant pass. Looking for the run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got none.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. That's going in strongly.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's gone forward. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Beckenbauer gets it away. And now the hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Adams. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted...
Oh, shooting chance! Calhanoglu. Sanse Roberto. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sanse Roberto. Barella. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gakpo, well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without complication.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gavi, out to the left it goes. And that should get the job done. And he's there to retrieve it. Gakpo. So what can they make of this? And it's Perez. Roberto Carlos. Cleared without hesitation. Beckenbauer. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Cafu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Back into the middle. It's Perez! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Barella. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Cafu. Beckham. Some really good ball movement.
Well,
and the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
a lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 6. Entrará al campo. Número 24.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Zé Roberto.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Barella. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gavi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? York! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for options for movement. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for the chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Boca Juniors clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for it.
Gakpo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Gakpo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. He rises! And that has been clubbed away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's looking to set free a runner. Nice bit of trickery. And he's whipped it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Adams. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Adams. Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he put it away? It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description really. This is just another ordinary day though in the life of the Boca Nation. We have already started here. Shifted upfield, good spot, he's seen the run. Well timed, excellent interception. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Okay, interesting. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gakpo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just eases him off the ball, and that's really well manoeuvred. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Could move up a gear here. Zé Roberto. No, that's been intercepted. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And he's going to be disappointed with that. He's looking wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the runner. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 19.
Boca Juniors can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Messi.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's definitely not his best. Gavi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gakpo! Gakpo! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Boca Juniors grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
A nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's well spotted. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that's a good ball. Adams. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. York! Just off target. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's searching through. Gakpo! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Adams. Good running, strong and purposeful. The fullback is in acres of space here. Decent hit! Goal! Boca Juniors! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Boca Juniors go into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
That is good alertness.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Done delicately. Van Bouten makes the interception. Rodri. Adams. Zé Roberto getting this one clear. He's picked his way. Gakpo! That's really well cleared. Gavi. And it's Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
That'll be a throw. Gavi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu. Messi. And he's there to clear it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cafu. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van der Vaart, who has set up 2 goals. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Çalhanoğlu. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So, what can they make of this? And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. Zé Roberto takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Perez. Rodri.
La cantidad de
It's
espectadores
Roberto
de este
Carlos.
partido
Oh, there's
fue
a
de
probing ball.
45.996.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
This is the time you need that pace.
He won't be happy with that one. Adams. Van der Vaart gets a foot in here. He's gone forward. Çalhanoğlu. Van der Vaart. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has left him in a heap. And he cuts out the supply. Gavi. Haaland. Fiddles it through. Great hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gavi. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Perez. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Rodri. Oh, great ball! And that has been clubbed away. Ball is over the line.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 10. Lo reemplazará. Número 17.
Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Seaman gets it away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Van Balken. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a sharp pass. Aims beyond the defence. Pau Torres gets rid without sophistication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8.
Boca Juniors with the corner. They're
Número
first.
16. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Big header! It's run loose. Who's going to... In he goes again! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Roberto Carlos. Koundé gets it clear. And he can clear it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Van der Vaart.
reglamentario.
Now it's Lewandowski.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's Lewandowski! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Gavi. Haaland! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's a sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Çalhanoğlu.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Lewandowski! And that's off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Adams. And here's Haaland. Pau Torres can get it clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gavi. That is good alertness. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Haaland! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, played through for the wide man. Lewandowski. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Beckham. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Perez. Perez. Nicked it back promptly.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has not gone well. Played into space. Zé Roberto going full tilt down the left. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Fiddles it through. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. And he welcomes it in. It's Perez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gavi. They want to be quick to recover this. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rodri calmly anticipates. Gavi. And claimed it back swiftly. Calhanoglu. Oh, that's a key interception. Pires. Pires going face-to-face with his great rival, Lewandowski. For Calhanoglu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Up he goes! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Zé Roberto.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Long ball by the
Se van a
goalkeeper.
jugar 2 minutos de
That pass isn't the
compensación.
best. Haaland. Beckham.
And here's Messi.
In by Messi.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's half-time here.
So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Beckenbauer tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're back on the ball again. And now the hit!
Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And here's Pires. Great defending, strong and determined. Calhanoglu. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence.
Calhanoglu! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
44.070.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gavi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Interesting ball.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Haaland. Van Bauten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Çalhanoğlu gets his pass away. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Messi.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Haaland! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Played with finesse. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now who's going to be first to this? Çalhanoğlu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Pires was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That is good alertness. Now it's Lewandowski. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, super find. Beckenbauer. Rodri. And Adams.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gavi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easy...
And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Messi, and that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. This is promising. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Adams. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Çalhanoğlu
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Well read, nice interception. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Aim forwards. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the left it goes. Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's headed upfield. Oh, well played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pires fiddles it through. Oh, that was vital. Looks to go up and over. Van Bouten cuts it out. And it's Messi. Deftly done. And he's intervened well there. Van Bouten. Now it's Pires. Pires. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van der Vaart. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu!
Still just a single goal between the sides.
And it's Perez. Now it's Haaland.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. Barella.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Oh, that's fabulous.
It's a mighty effort!
And he hits the net.
They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Carlos.
And he's straight offside.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Messi. Here's Rodri. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Perez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Perez. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Adams calmly anticipates. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here.
And the counter is on.
So what can they make of this? Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8. Entrará al campo. Número 16.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Adams. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Lewandowski.
Boca Juniors showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Tries to dink it in. It's a pretty loose pass. Barella. Van der Vaart. He's got... There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Boca Juniors complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Número 6. Cambio.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Perez.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Looking for the run.
A real chance if he can get through. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.